Oh, the camera's foggy. Hold on. Hold on. Bad blooper. Good morning, you guys. My puppy is all over the place today. I have to take him out. I have to get him fed. Yeah, so stinky. He's such a good boy. I do want to give you guys a quick update on him. We did find out that he has a low thyroid. The next steps for him, hopefully, is daily medication, to help fix his low thyroid and hopefully his weight. So, yeah. He's got low thyroid. Hi. Here's a good boy, buddy. Oh. You dropped your treat, buddy. But, yes. So, I gotta take him out still. And, ooh, pardon me. I did get the clearance to put biothane collars on him, just because they're smoother, and hopefully it won't irritate that spot on his neck, which is looking really good. I don't want to call it a scab because I don't think it was a scab of any kind. But the thing that was hanging on, I noticed that it was separated from his skin. So I did take our flea comb and gently kind of wiggle it under there just so I could loosen it from the fur. And it came off. So now we just gotta wait for the irritation to go down and for his fur to grow back. Hi, Nuggets. You're such a good boy, buddy. He's such a good boy. Yeah. So I am going to take my boy potty, feed him, and then I will come back. Oh. Okay. So, we just took Mr. Moosey. Huh. We just took you potty. And we fed you. And we opened the door. Because it is quite literally, like, I don't know what the proper word would be for it. Like, steamy, almost. But do you have to sit on my shoes? Nugget. Do you want to sit on my shoes, buddy? He is sitting on my shoes. I recently went through and... Oh, I thought that was broken. Cleaned all of my makeup brushes. So I have to go through my makeup brushes again because I have so many, like, spring, summertime looks that I want to do. One of them, I think, is more holiday-ish, I guess. It's brown and gold. And then another one that I want to do like a dewy spring, summertime look. However, I was talking to my mom about this. The places where my skin gets oily, buddy, why don't you go back to your spot? Aw. you have a hair in your nose. The places where I get oily is mainly my T-zone. I'm not really sure what to do with that. And then I found out how bad allodynia can get, and for those of you who don't have allodynia, when doctors ask you to rate your pain on a 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt, you can put allodynia at a fair maybe 15. It gets to the point where I, first of all, can't have anything on, because anything touching my skin just hurts, like unbearable pain. My hair touching my back, nope, can't do that. Yeah, probably a fair 15 on the pain scale. But I found out certain products with certain ingredients can it can cause a small allodynia attack, or it can cause a bigger attack depending on what the ingredient is. Now, for individuals who have allodynia, they have to figure out what said ingredients are for them. But for me, it's anything hyaluronic acid or salicylic acid, any kind of like acid, burns. I don't know how to explain the pain that comes along with it, but it quite literally, the only word that I can even come up with is burn. It will burn my skin. So I recently had to go through all of my products, all of the stuff that I use on my skin, and I got a lot of answers to why some of the products were making my skin burn. I have to sneeze. Huh? I hate that. I got an answer as to why some of the products were making my skin burn when others weren't. Like Bath and Body Works body cream, the thicker one of the two, has hyaluronic acid in it, and the entirety of my body started just burning. And then another product that I found was the Cetaphil face cream. Can't use that either. So I found my little bin thing. It's pink, but who cares? I don't really care at this point. The only one that I have been even able to use on my skin has been this Olay Complete face cream. Now, if you guys saw the video that when we got this, when we got this was not my favorite item. However, it has grown on me. I do really like it now. And then I like to mix it with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. I went with 902 because I thought the other one for light skin people was gonna show up too pink on my skin tone, so I mixed these two together, and I really like the way that this has come out. I don't know if it's just with the Lumi lotion combined, whenever I use them both separately, but combined is one of my favorite ways to go about doing that. Like I said, I need to get to my makeup brushes. I have a whole bunch of makeup looks planned for you guys. Yeah. Hi, cutie. What did you just do? Did you take the basket? You took the basket while Mommy was trying to clean. Oh, you're spicy today. Oh, yes, that's a bone. Good job, buddy. You took the basket while I was trying to clean. You took it from right here. And yes, this spoiled boy has its own water, food, a fan, a comfy bed, some toys. That's the harness he's been working off of. With, like I said, we finally just got cleared to put a collar on him, but we have to make sure that it doesn't hit that spot on his neck. Yeah, so. Okay, so I have done a lot of clean. I'm trying to ignore the amount of nauseousness that is happening currently. I really don't feel good. Something pinched my armpit. That almost ended badly. Anyway, a while ago now, you guys know that I have been looking for a good, like, decent cleaner, specifically for my desk. And we took down this AC thing right here. So I took the cover to this because it was disgusting. Like, it was nasty. Took it outside, sprayed it down, cleaned it off the best of my abilities, and you guys, first of all, the difference is absolutely crazy, okay? Second of all, I used that same cleaner on, like, the edge of my desk, and then, obviously, on the top and stuff like that as well. Holy crap. This, all honesty, let me show you the cleaner that I used, first of all. You guys know I got this the pink stuff, the Miracle multi-purpose cleaner. You guys, this is absolutely insane. My neighbor is out at the moment. This stuff is absolutely insane. Crazy, okay? So I took, obviously, everything off my desk, sprayed with this, and I waited for because it sprayed quite a bit of bubbles, so I waited for the bubbles to go down, and then the first thing I do is wipe the edge of my desk, the side of the paper towel, obviously that's not the same one, but the side of the paper towel was almost black. Black! Did you know I had a white desk? I thought it was black. No, seriously. This cleaner is insane. Like, it makes me want to see about using more of the Pink Stuff line. I have been trying to find, like, good cleaners just to help make my life easier, and once I find a good one, I tend to stick to that one. But I used this on the window as well because I had a whole bunch of, like, nasty stuff on the outside of it, and I could literally walk right through that window and not know that window is there. Like, it is crazy. Really not feeling too well. I need to switch. You guys know I'm on Social Security. It's just kind of what it is. But the current bank that I'm with has been quite literally nothing but issues with it. So I need to call Social Security and I opened a different bank account at a new bank. Yeah. Ooh. Ugh. So I need to get that switched over. Oh my god. Oh, that's nasty. I don't know how much longer I can ignore the amount of nauseous that's happening. I almost lost it there, which, not ideal for anyone. Oh, I'm gonna go deal with this nauseousness. I'm gonna go take my anti-nausea, which is in there. Maybe make some peppermint tea, try a peppermint candy, try some ginger. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll be back. Good morning. Hi, how you doing? It's already been kind of a crazy morning. I got a very sweet comment this morning. Holy crap. So, obviously, you guys know that a short got posted on Saturday, which for me was yesterday. I did not expect it to blow up the way that it did. So, that's been absolutely insane. The comment that I got on it, I'd like my dog to be trained like yours, beautiful pup. Thank you. It actually took Mufasa a while, like a long time, to get where he's at. It's been a lot of tears that have come along with it. But thank you. What? Oh my god. My neighbor's out. Holy crap. 863 views in 15 hours. And 36 likes. Holy crap. Okay, so I thought posting a short would be better than not posting anything at all, but I did not expect that. I thought maybe 100 views on the short. I never expected 800, what was it? 863 views. Holy crap. I have one more thing I can check. Whoa. What? We're plus 3 subscribers. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Not what I expected. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. It's been kind of crazy with the hair and everything. But I think I said this yesterday, but correct me if I'm wrong. Mufasa got cleared to wear biothane collars only. Because of that spot on his neck, my trainer doesn't want our regular collars on him, and or his working collar, as I call it. He is learning harness pressure and stuff like that. That way, if we run into this situation again, Mufasa already knows what to expect. I think him going to the vet, having the ear infection, that yeast rash that has been there forever, and then having the sore on the side of his neck, and quite possibly having another one, like, quite far down. So taking him from not working at all, with all of that going on with him, to slightly bringing him back to doing small trips with him, but when doing the small trips, he was only able to work on a harness and not a collar, like I said, because of that spot. I think that confused him a little bit, so we are trying to teach him, like, proper manners in a harness. That's been going really well. The other thing is, I want to not confront, what would be the proper word for this? Someone left a comment about the moles on my neck. I see where you're coming from. I am in the process of going to a new doctor at the moment. However, I forgot to explain it to the actual, like, doctor person. When I got out of it, I realized, I was like, oh shit, I forgot this. The lady at the front desk obviously heard me. She put a note in my new doctor's, thing. And because this one in particular started bleeding like a lot, um, she wants me to go to a dermatologist. So I am going to be getting my moles checked up on. Um, there's a couple of them that I'm kind of worried about. There's some on my chest as well that I am not really sure what they're doing at the moment. And then there's one on my belly. And then if for original viewers would know that I have already had to have 2 moles removed on my stomach. There he is again. Hello there. Hi. You just like to pop up out of nowhere, don't you? I've already had to have 2 moles removed on my stomach. Yeah. So, there's that. Okay. So, I have a couple of things that I need to get done. One, my girls, my dogs, are left outside. We don't put them out on probably 90 plus degree days. They tend to stay inside. So, with that being said, I need to get them water, like, immediately. I need to clean out the blue, like, bucket thing that we have for them. I need to put that in the tiny yard that we have now. I need to do that. Excuse me. Also, our fridge is, you guys can't even see it. It's down there. It's not in a good spot. I don't like where it's at. I don't like how it is. So, I had to figure out how to get the other, like, table situation thing, up and onto the, like, little porch thing that we have. And I cannot get this thing in the house. It is literally too wide for the door. So, how the heck it got in here previously, I don't know. I have to figure that out. Oh, Lord. I have to figure that all out. I need to get underneath the fridge cleaned out. There's some cleaning supplies under there. Yeah. So, there's a lot to do right now. What else was there? Oh, I got a comment. Well, let's talk about the one that I got this morning. I'd like my dog to be trained like yours, beautiful pup. Well, thank you. So Mufasa is 6 years old. It took a while, like a long time, for him to get to where he's at and be able to do what he has been trained to do. It took a very long time for me to be able to get him there. Like, puppy basics were the easiest for me to teach him. We started having some issues with him whining in a car, And that's when I had to get my trainer involved. And if it wasn't for my trainer, Mufasa would not be where he's at. Like, absolutely not. He would not be where he's at if I didn't have the trainer that I have today. Now, you guys also know that my trainer moved out of state. We used to do in-person meetings. She moved out of state because Colorado is very expensive to live in. Yeah, so it just kind of is what it is, I guess. But I absolutely refuse to go with any other trainer. There's a lot of motorcycles coming in here. Why are you coming in here? I don't know. But yes. And then I got a comment about the moles on my neck. Now, I'm also in between switching to a new doctor at the moment. The last appointment that I have, I forgot to bring it up with the actual doctor person, but the lady at the front desk heard me when I was talking to my mom. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to ask about this, because this big mole on my neck, I'm playing in makeup, I have my brows done, this gets itchy, so I go to itch it, not thinking anything of it, and it starts bleeding. Now, I don't think I've ever had a mole start bleeding on me, but the lady at the front desk heard me and was like, hey, I'll put a note into your doctor. The doctor is now going to send me to a dermatologist to get the moles checked out. I have quite a few on my chest and on my belly that I would like to get looked at as well. Just kind of is what it is. This drives me nuts. I have no idea what this is. Also, there is a young lady that lives close to where I live, and her dog, I didn't see what happened and how the dog originally got out, but I don't know if she got her dog back. I've not seen her, I've not seen the dog. I'm hoping she got the dog, but I don't know. The other thing is, my nose is itchy. The other thing is, I have a lot of makeup looks that I have them how I want them in my head, but I'm not really sure how to get them onto my face, for example. Also, I have so many of these things. I have 3 of them on my desk alone, and I think hubby has like 3 or 4 of them as well. But they're these little compartment things. I love these. So I have been using this for my my dirty brushes, and I thought that I had a lot of brushes. I have nothing. Nothing. Look at this. This is madness. Like, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I am going to see about planning some of these makeup looks, see about getting some of them filmed, and choose, obviously beforehand, choose what products and what makeup I want to use for said, look, um, so yeah, I hope this goes as well as it possibly can. Good morning, guys. This is day 3 on this vlog. I told you guys yesterday, well, for me, yesterday, that I was having a very hard time getting the other shelving thing in here. My fridge is up finally. I love it. We literally had to lift it up, turn it sideways, get it through the door, and I had to be on the inside, and I'm holding the, like, wheel end of it, because this thing has, like, 2 wheels, and then, like, not wheels. It's weird. But I was holding that end, and we had to quite literally get it over this thing, which actually proved a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, so got it in. Hubby did, I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. He did a crap load of dishes. So I'm gonna put those away today. I have got a pounding headache. Boss lady is supposed to be here. I'm not gonna say her name online. But the owner of the park, I call her boss lady. She's supposed to be here at some point today for God knows what reason. She literally told us to have rent on the 1st, have rent on the 1st, and I'm grateful for the way that hubby set up all of his stuff, because he gets paid early. I don't. As you guys know, the bank that I've been with since 2016 has been giving me nothing but issues lately, so I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it. I have all of the information that I need to switch my Social Security over to this other bank account. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Also, I obviously woke up this morning only to find that there was a damn wasp in the house. So I literally it took me a minute to actually get the courage up to do this, but I took one of our regular fly swatter. We have like 2 different fly swatters. We have like a zappy one, and then like our regular fly swatters, which I would like to replace, because they are quite literally like busted. Like, we hit the fly so hard that it busted our fly swatter. So I would like to get those replaced at some point, but don't know if I'm going to be able to. But I took the regular fly swatter, swatted the wasp down, took the zappy fly swatter, and zapped the top of it, basically. I hope that it killed it, but I don't know. It is so hot in here. It's 8:13 in the morning, and I'm already sweating. I don't care about that. Stop that. There ain't no freaking way. My phone literally says it's 63 degrees. There's no way. There's no way in hell it's 63 degrees. It feels... It feels incredibly similar to yesterday, which was 82. There's no way it's 63. I don't believe that. Yeah. So, have a couple of things to do today. I'm going to deal with this headache. For new viewers, hi, my name's Taylor. I have chronic headaches. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it, but I got to figure out, oh, that's the other thing. I have to figure out the list for the end of this month / beginning of next month. Cleaning wise, I would really like a regular sized broom. You probably are like, don't you have one? I'm like, no. The one I have is, it's right here. Let me show you. Literally tiny. Like, itty bitty. I can hold the top of this and still have to be bent over to use the broom that I currently have. So this, it's been hurting my back for a while now, so I would really like to get a regular sized broom. I would like to get fly swatters. Yeah. I cannot think of anything else at the moment, but if I do, I will come back. Okay, so there's a young lady that lives in the same park as I do. Now, her dog, I can see her over here. Her dog seems to be particularly stubborn. I'm not so sure the dog is dog friendly, and I don't really want to put my dogs in danger, so I'm not really sure how to help her. The dog is just as big as she is. It worries me a little bit because this dog has gotten out, like, multiple times. So I don't know if I should attempt to help her with my dog-friendliest dog, which is Maddie, or if I should just kind of leave her. She's been sitting out there for almost 30 minutes now, waiting for her dog to get up, and the dog is just laying down. Like, the dog will not move. I don't know if, do I go out there and help her? Do I offer her treats for the dog? What am I supposed to do? Do I help her at all? I feel bad because she's, like, struggling with this dog. I know, like, training-wise, I know I can help her. Like, the dog has no callback, like, whatsoever. I don't know. The dog is literally laying behind a tree right now, and she's trying to get the dog to stand up. And it's not, they're not very far from their trailer. Like, do I go offer her a long lead to leave the dog outside? What am I supposed to do? I have no idea. Now, here's the thing with my dogs. Maddie is more bark than bite, okay? She sounds absolutely vicious behind a fence. You bring her outside of the fence, she's totally fine. Like, it makes no sense to me, but it sounds like the dog is gonna rip you a new fill in the blank, okay? She's not, okay? But to be honest, when this young girl was walking past our trailer, Maddie was outside, and I think Maddie actually scared her, like, quite a bit. So again, I don't know. If I bring Maddie over there, she's gonna be like, why did you bring your vicious dog over here? She's not vicious, you know? Also, for those of you who think Maddie can't hold her own, she very much can. She's a tank. It doesn't show on video very well, but Maddie is a tank, okay? There's nothing that you can do to her, or with her even, that she's gonna be like, oh, I can't do this. No. She's like, okay, let's go, you know? She's very balls to the wall. It's just how she is. Now, like I said, I think Maddie scared this young lady, because now, the one thing I've noticed with her is she doesn't bring her dog towards our trailer anymore. She goes the long way around. Especially when Maddie and Xena are outside. They enjoy spending almost the entire day outside. Like, there's times where I have tried to call the girls in because it was too hot, and I had to physically grab them by the collar and pull them inside. 90 plus degree days, my dogs are going outside to potty, and they're coming right back in. They're not staying out there for any length of time. Anyway, back to this. I genuinely have no idea what to do right now, because she's desperately trying to get the dog up. The dog is laying in kind of a relaxed state. So the dog is like completely on her side, and this young lady is literally trying to convince her dog to go inside, and the dog is not moving. I don't know if I should go out there though. I don't want a chance my dog's getting hurt. I don't know if this dog is dog friendly. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I decided to go out there and offer her some high-value treats. And high value being canine carryouts bacon flavored. I put some in here for her. It's a magnetic closure, like, it's good, right? So I get Mufasa dressed up, and I find out that the dog is female-friendly dog. She's not 100% on male dogs, but I have Maddie. So next time the dog gets out, I know that I can bring Maddie out. The dog will probably come to me, and I can just slip a leash over the dog's head and give her back to her. You know, I don't mind helping out. I don't mind that at all. Now, like I said, I gave her some treats, and the dog went right inside. Simple as that. My neighbor's out. Hold on. He's walking his puppy. It's the same guy who moved us over here. It feels very different from being in 17 to being over here to where we're at now. It's very strange. I'm glad that we moved over here though, because my neighbor has got an adorable dog. His name is Poker, which I would have never thought to name a dog that. Like, that's a pretty unique name. But I have never seen Mufasa play with another dog the way he plays with my neighbor's dog. It's absolutely insane. And there's a couple of times where I wonder if the owner of the dog will let him come over and play in our small yard with Mufasa. Mufasa can afford to lose a couple of pounds, okay? He's almost 100 pounds. He's lost like 4 pounds, I think it was. But that's just from me taking him out every single time I go out for any reason whatsoever. I take him with me. There's all of that. I'm so glad that dog went inside. Right, like, I offer her treats. I'm like, hey, I have some high value treats. If you want some, I would be more than happy to give you some and help you get your dog inside. And so I hand her. Mufasa's obviously needs more practice around other dogs, which I thought he was doing okay, but this dog in particular, he needs a lot more practice around. So I hand her. I'm trying to hold him back, which is not normal for him. He doesn't usually pull on leashes, like, at all. He's usually really good about it, but this time he was not there. I was holding him back, offering the treats, and I had to I told her, I'm like, it's a magnetic closure, just, like, cram your hand in there if you have to, you know? Grab some of the treats, grab however many you think you're gonna need, and, you know, go from there. Use it to guide her back inside your trailer. So, she did exactly that. I'm so proud. I am so... It's on your head, buddy. The tree... The tree landed on your head, buddy. I threw the tree at him and it landed square on his head. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, so obviously he needs a lot more work. She is finally back inside, which I told her, I was like, I know this is gonna sound creepy, but I've been watching you struggle to get your dog to go back inside. Is there any way, like, any other way that I can help you? I can help you with dog training. I can even help you with some service dog training, specifically PTSD and scent related things. And we could probably get your dog whipped up into shape. The first thing I would probably work on with her is recall. She has none right now, and it's just not, it's not a good situation. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are having a good day. Bye, guys.